What is up, YouTube family? Yeah, that's Fact Movies first episode. I'm your host, Aldrich Warner. So I did say I was gonna record the first episode after the promo video. I didn't like it. Zilch. We are here now, talking in a better range, not too much feedback. So you guys get that extra echo spike in your ear. So today's first episode will be previews of 2022 for movies and also TV shows. But before we dive into today's episode, I like to do special dedication and moment of silence to Sidney Poitier. And today we just found out that actor Bob Saget, yes, the father from Full House, had passed away today. So a quick moment of silence. Thank you. To touch on the two icons that I just mentioned in the beginning of this video, Sidney Poitier, African American actor, was acting during times where African Americans and colors weren't even allowed to. But he broke those barriers, did not let it stop him, and he became an icon in the community of African Americans and also people around the world. Paved the way for us to be able to film, act, and do what we must do. To bring the talents, during the time where you think African Americans couldn't bring things to the screen. He paved the way for actors like Denzel Washington, Phylicia Rashad, Angela Bassett, and of course, my idol, Chadwick Boseman, and many more iconic actors and actresses. Sidney Poitier will always live on through our legacies in film and also us as people. And on to Bob Saget. We all know him as Danny Tanner from Full House. The guy who brought morals, life lessons, and all that stuff. He was pretty much another TV father to a lot of us. And to hear about his passing, it was shocking. It was like, damn, Bob Saget. We had Betty White died at the end of last year, and we lost Sidney Poitier, now Bob Saget. Man, hit just the way he was on TV. And also, if you saw him in his stand-up comedy, hilarious. And his legacy live on as well too. And thank you guys for all you've done for the world of film and TV shows. Now, into our topic. Movie preview 2022. We got a lot of great movies. 2021 offered us a lot of good movies. At the time where we really couldn't go to the movies, everybody started going back. And we had a lot of streaming services. HBO Max is one of them. They had the same day, same premiere, so pretty much you could go to the movies and watch any movie that was produced by Warner Brothers, or you could watch it on TV at home. I had the benefit of doing both. I mostly went to the movie theaters a lot, just to get the experience back, because it's nothing like a theater experience. And I get it, some people are still hesitant to go out into the world because of what's going on, especially this new variant, Deltacron. Never get into that. But yeah, it was a great time, and we had a lot of great streaming shows, especially with Marvel. They did phenomenal streaming shows. I think they did better than the movies this year, but I dive into that a little later. Also, I'll do another topic on that one. But it's 2022. Man, the announcements we got, the previews we received from all these shows and all these expos. Just yesterday, my girlfriend and I both saw 355. We both enjoyed it. Great storytelling, great female lead movie. Of course, the reviews are pretty much just, of course, when it comes to women, it wasn't political at all. Very well detailed, good lead. Storyline was not bad. Could have been a little better, absolutely. There's always improvements for movies, but I enjoyed it. And this upcoming weekend, we have Scream 5 coming out, the fifth installment to the Scream series. We are actually currently watching Scream 1 through 4 to pick up, because from the early reviews, from what we read, it was pretty much astonishing, and it ties so much into the original, so why not? Can't wait to see that movie for the month of January. You all know January movies don't really do good, but I think there's a change. We did have another movie that was supposed to come out at the end of the month, but it got pushed back again. And we all know we can take a wild guess what that movie was. Morbius. Sony, look at my face. I'm gonna need you not to keep pushing this damn movie back. It was supposed to come out before Venom and Baby Carnage. The movie was supposed to come out before Spider-Man No Way Home. What's the hold up, bruh? You need it. And it needs it now. Stop pushing back again, because you killed my excitement even more for this damn movie, okay? Thank you. I speak for the people, and the people know how we feel. But on to the rest of the movies this year. We have Uncharted with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. If you're a fan of the game franchise, this is the live action movie. A lot of people were kind of surprised about the casting because we more so wanted to see Nathan Fillion because he was pretty much Nathan Drake himself. They went with Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg. I get it, big names. Tom Holland get you money, baby. I mean, you're making enough money as it is with Spider-Man No Way Home, still killing it at the box office. By the way, movie of 2021. Don't care, don't at me about it. All right, thank you. Yeah, he's killing the box office, Spider-Man. So, I mean, shout out to you. Can't wait to see it. Video game movies actually have come a very long way. They have not had the best reputation. You know what I'm saying? But I feel just off the way Mortal Kombat did this past year. Even what's another one? Can't think of the top of my head, but video game movies are coming along the way. So I can't wait to see this live adaptation of Uncharted. It's definitely a gaming franchise that deserves a movie. Just how the dynamic and the storyline was of it. So I'm not mad at this one. And also, we have another video game movie. Oh yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. If you didn't see the first installment, you're doing yourself a very, very bad disservice, okay? First movie was a great storyline. This one we have Tails in this one, and we also have the Chaos Emeralds making his first appearance. Jim Carrey looking more like Dr. Eggman. I'm digging the stash. And we got the first look at Knuckles himself, portrayed by Idris Elba. I can't wait to see it. It's Knuckles. Knuckles is a lot of people's fan favorites. I can't wait to see it, man. It looks freaking astonishing. And let's not forget, superhero movies have been killing the box office. Managed by the Marvel Cinematic Universe, DC is finally finding its footing. We'll see, because they're trying to do some BS with this little Justice League BS. I'm gonna tap into that a little later. But March, first comic book movie is by DC. We all know the Batman. Robert Pattinson is finally making his debut as Batman. At first, when we heard about this casting, we're all like, Robert Pattinson, Twilight. Most people were like laughing at it, but most people was like seeing it from a standpoint, whereas we can see Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne. Many to say, you know what, he's been more of a Terry McGinnis kind of guy, because we're long overdue for a Batman Beyond movie. I think we all can agree that. Look at my face, all right? We need that damn movie. So at the point, we're more so trying to see, all right, how does he look as Batman? How does he look in the Batsuit? Trailer number 1, while they're still filming, made a damn entrance. I'm vengeance. After you beat the crap out of that dude pretty much to death. Second trailer looked good. The upside down shot when Penguin's car was upside down. Very, love it. And then the recent one, the bat and the cat. And that scene on top, I don't know where it was, an arena or a venue, but it looks like they're trying to top the warehouse scene of Batman vs Superman. That iconic scene. Loved it. Can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it. Batman has been by far one of my favorite superheroes as a kid. And just to tap into his role as a true, the world's greatest detective, I think this was the storyline really captures a lot of people because if you play the Batman the Telltales series or watch Batman A Long Halloween, the storyline is pretty much portraying that Bruce Wayne's family was involved pretty much with Carmine Falcone, the mob, and it was more to it. So I like how the storyline is going and it's tapping into it. And plus, we're getting other Batman villains. No knock on the Joker. You love the Joker. He led your shot to you, but the Joker is the most over portrayed villain in Batman movies. And Batman has the best villains, We have Bane, we have Riddler, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, you name it, we got it. So the fact that we're actually going to see the Riddler on screen in the movies, live action, played by Paul Dano, great actor. I can't wait to see his adaptation of Riddler. I think it's gonna be amazing. And Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, like, you can't get any better than that. Like, look at my face. Like, look at it. Can't wait to see it. Oh man, and that's the first comic book movie of the year. And then the rest of the slate of the year, pretty much we have in May, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Oh my goodness. That trailer is amazing and pretty much confirmed that the What If series that was on Disney Plus this past year is canon to the main universe. So if you guys have not watched Disney Plus Marvel's What If, please do yourself a service and watch it. Everything's pretty much canon into the main universe. And especially seeing Supreme Strange. We all know what Supreme Strange can do damaging. Then we're getting another variant of Doctor Strange, Defender Strange, where he works with Defenders. Looks more like a Steven Seagal kind of guy, as you can see. And also, we also have confirmation news today. It's rumored, but we've been told that the Iron Man variant was going to be in this movie. Well, reports are showing that Tom Cruise will be playing this Iron Man variant. Now, Avengers was pretty much, they had an idea of bringing it to the 90s during the time where superhero movies weren't as popular, but they had a lineup of the cast members as a picture, trending picture about each actor from the 90s would play, and they all had Tom Cruise pretty much playing Iron Man. So if this rumor is true, we're gonna get a taste of Tom Cruise in the MCU. I know, right? Mr. Ethan Hunt himself, pretty much speaking Ethan Hunt. The 7th installment Mission Impossible is coming out this year in summertime. I can't wait to see it. You know the stigma when it comes to movie franchises. The sequels tend to suck. They're hit and miss. Well, I think we all can agree when it comes to the Mission Impossible series, with each movie, they have gotten better. From 1 all the way up to 6. Like, the storylines is just dynamic. The stunts, it's just mwah. So I can't wait to see the 7th installment. I know this one is filming the 7th one, and they're currently filming the 8th one. He's filming it back to back. So I think they're gonna have a total of 10 movies. But this is one movie franchise. Sequels have gotten better every time. This is no knock on the Fast and the Furious. I love that franchise. Movies getting out of hand a little bit, especially after the last one. You're out here going into space. Still love it though, but yeah, kind of cringy a little bit now. A little bit cringy. And yo, look, the movies lineups this year is just like amazing. Not only that, we have the 3rd installment to the Jurassic World series, Dominion. Is pretty much what? The 6th film of the Jurassic Park franchise. And this will be the final film. And this one, they're bringing everyone into it. Yes, you're gonna see favorites. You're gonna see Dr. Alan Grant. You're gonna see Ellie. You're going to see the kids from the original Jurassic Park trilogy into this movie. So pretty much they're bringing the old generation and the new generation together for this movie. Not too many details of what the storyline is going to be. All I know is Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. Thank you. We have childhood and adulthood clashing together. You guys did that enough movie industry with Spider-Man No Way Home. And by the way, the 2-week mark is up. So you guys will see spoilers on the internet. No longer have a conscience. Sorry, don't care. But yeah, Jurassic World Dominion. They dropped a little prologue, a 5-minute thing. Thing that was very interesting. I can't see the first official trailer. I have no idea when those news are coming out. But the first moment it drops, you will be seeing trailer reaction. We're also doing trailer reactions on this show as well too, as I stated in the promo video. So you guys gonna look out for that. And no, Jurassic World Dominion. We got Top Gun Maverick. A lot of people may not know what Top Gun is. It came out in the 80s. Most of us haven't been born yet. This is more towards our parents' generation. So pretty much Top Gun, another Tom Cruise film. Pilot Pete Mitchell, pretty much he was one of the best pilots in the Navy. Went to Top Gun school, which pretty much shows that you're the best of the best. And you know, his best friend died while they were in school and during a plane incident and all that stuff. Very good movie. You guys should check it out. So this is what, 30 years later, we're getting a sequel. This movie was supposed to come out in 2020, but of course 2020 was just, yeah, not the end all be all, but it was pretty much started the bullshit that we live through today right now. It was supposed to come out in 2020. It was supposed to come back in it was supposed to come out last year too. Kept getting pushed back. So now we're finally getting the movie this year. It's coming out in May. Could be wrong. May? Sometime in the summertime. For my son, it said May, and pretty much 30 years later, he is, I believe he's a captain now or lieutenant, and he's pretty much an instructor at Top Gun, and then pretty much is gonna follow like why he's still doing what he does, and also his best friend Goose, who died in the first film. His son will be in this movie portrayed by Miles Teller, and I want to see how that dynamic goes because how's it gonna play out? You know, you see your best friend's son that died. You know, when he died, he felt responsible. And you're gonna see how that dynamic plays out to a point like, does his son hate him? I think they're gonna go that way. It makes sense because, you know, in a way, you're kind of responsible for my father's death, but you're not responsible, so I'm gonna hold you to it because you're the last person to see him alive. So, and I hope they bring mother back, portrayed by, what's the actress's name? YouTube, internet, do that thing that y'all do, okay? Yeah, do that thing you do so you help brother out. All right, thank you. Yeah, and also later on, back to the superhero movies, we have Thor: Love and Thunder. We got Black Panther: Wakanda Forever coming out this year as well too, and we also got more Marvel series coming out. We have She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Secret Invasion. What other show they have coming out? Oh, Moon Knight. Moon Knight. Can't see those shows. We don't have any confirmed release dates on when those shows are dropping just yet, but when we get it, can't wait. And also, if you're a Star Wars fan, Book of Boba Fett. I heard it's pretty good so far. I can't see it. But another Star Wars series is coming out this year. Everyone's favorite Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi. His series will be dropping this year. No official release date on that one as well too, but I cannot wait to see that. Like, these series are getting amazing. Bouncing back to the MCU universe, I can say that pretty much TV shows, streaming service shows, whatever you want to call them, did better than movies this past year. Many can agree, many can disagree. I think they did pretty good. The success of Hawkeye, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, by far the best series in my opinion, don't at me. And What If? Great shows, and I hope they continue the trend of the dynamic they're going into. You get to see more in depth of each character and the development after post-Endgame. I think that one thing about TV shows you can do with these characters, they go into more the in-depth of what everything that transpired, how do we move forward in life. I'm not saying in movies you can't do that, but TV shows give more of that dynamic breakdown, which maybe helps you understand and connect with the character more. Especially two prime examples, Hawkeye and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Falcon and Winter Soldier pretty much the mentor, both under Steve Rogers, good friends with him. And he showed how Bucky went from being Winter Soldier to actually understanding the true purpose and meaning of peace, and to learning to move on in life even after all the bad that he did. And you see Sam taking on filling the big shoes role as Captain America. We got to see that dynamic. I loved it. That final episode. Man got vibranium wings now. Bruh, vibranium wings. And then Hawkeye. Pretty much see him passing the torch to Kate Bishop. And you saw the dynamic post-Endgame, how the death of his best friend, Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, affected him. How to pretty much redeem himself. The redemption arcs and a lot were a big theme this year in those movies and those TV shows. And that was very unique. And you showed how he pretty much redeemed himself after losing Natasha. Someone he considered her best friend, someone he considered his sister. Pretty much she's been around his kids. So I really enjoyed those TV shows. I hope they continue the trend with what they're doing. And yeah. And to the DC universe, DC has gotten heavy criticism, right? Very heavy criticism. But they seem like they're finding their way. And it seems like Warner Brothers always trying to find a way to mess it up. So as you guys been seeing the news reports, this whole new DC Trinity crap. Pretty much the Flashpoint storyline is going to erase all of Snyderverse. Am I a fan of it? No. Apparently this will be Ben Affleck's last appearance as Batman. Listen, Christian Bale is my favorite Batman, but Ben Affleck, he wasn't too bad of a choice. When I first heard the casting, wasn't a big fan of it. So I'm bad for Superman, not bad. Zack Snyder's Justice League cut showed Ben Affleck's true essence of Batman, which I did learn to like. And I wanted to see more, but a lot of people are not fans of Zack Snyder's vision, especially Warner Brothers, like to mess stuff up. Did you guys learn nothing from Fox? If not, please, I need you to, yeah. Is that BS they did with X-Men, Fantastic Four? Yeah, let's learn. Let's learn, okay? Warner Brothers, you guys need some structure. If you need me to come in, I could be Kevin Feige. We can get this all sorted out. All right, cool. But back to my point. Pretty much they hand the reins over to Supergirl as Superman. Well, she's not Superman, but pretty much she's one of the faces. Michael Keaton's Batman is pretty much canon into DCEU, but he's passing the torch to Batgirl. And apparently from what we're seeing Supergirl, Batgirl, and Wonder Woman leading the Justice League now. Yeah, no. If you had said maybe Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Shazam, maybe The Flash, could have had me there. But the fact is, bring Henry Cavill back. He's the best live action Superman since Christopher Reeves. Come on. Why would y'all do this to us? Henry Cavill is Superman. He's in the embodiment of it. Please bring him back. you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, what the hell are you guys doing? Seriously, sit down and ask yourself a question. Because you're trying to fuck up a good thing. Okay? A bad thing has turned into a good thing. You're fucking it up. Alright? Here's one by far the most underrated superhero movies of all time. Man of Steel was a damn good movie. Okay? Now you're trying to, oh, let's forget Henry Cavill and Superman. Let's bring Supergirl in. The woman didn't even have her own solo movie yet. Okay? What the hell y'all doing? I'm not a fan of it. Okay? I need y'all to get this shit together. Okay? Please and thank you. And also, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Jason Momoa did the first thing exceptional in his first movie. It hit $1 billion, by the way. Aquaman is pretty good. Can't wait to see The Lost Kingdom. If you're pretty much a comic book fan and a comic book nerd, you pretty much know what Lost Kingdom is. Pretty much, I forgot what it's called, but pretty much this kingdom was lost, and it had pretty much history tied to Atlantis and the original king. And we're seeing Orm return. We're seeing Black Manta as pretty much the focal villain in this movie. He pretty much is set up in the first movie, and he will be the main villain in this one. Yahya Abdul, hope I say your name right, will be reprising his role. Patrick Wilson is also coming back as Orm, as I stated already. Amber Heard is Mera, even though she's on a lot of people's shit list right about now. And I think you know why. Free Johnny Depp. Pretty much, yeah. And I don't know what new faces they're gonna bring into this movie. I can't wait. Hopefully they introduce Aqualad, but we don't know which Aqualad. Are they gonna introduce Garth, or are they gonna introduce Calder? We do not know, but I will hope they introduce Aqualad in this movie. And then to the Wizarding World. Everyone loves Harry Potter, as you know. You guys have not seen the 20th anniversary, please go watch it. It was amazing. I definitely will rewatch it again. I love every single minute of it. And also the tribute to Alan Rickman, Professor Snape, and also to Draco Malfoy, the actress that played his mother. It was a very good tribute, and the guy who played Hagrid made all this tear up. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. But we're getting the final installment of Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. If you've seen the Fantastic Beasts saga, we got to introduce Newt pretty much with all the mythical animals. And we get to see some iconic people that we heard about in the Harry Potter franchise. Nicholas Flamel, we got to see young Dumbledore. We got to see the villain, Colin Farrell / Johnny Depp played Grindelwald, and we got to see the sequel of his full-fledged of himself, Crimes of Grindelwald. We haven't seen that movie, it's pretty good. It taps into more of the history of Dumbledore and Grindelwald. We got to see they were pretty much friends. We're all trying to understand where they were going, because were they lovers? Were they just very close friends? Where were they going? That was the direction we were all trying to figure out. But this one, the third movie, Secrets of Dumbledore, we're going to tap into the Dumbledore family. We get to see Albus's older brother. We're going to find out more what happened to his sister, because oh lord, Ezra Miller's character, I forgot what his character's name in the movie was, but we got to see he had a thing attached to him. Sorry, I can't remember things at the top of my head what they were, but he's attached to him and how pretty much powerful his one was. And apparently the theory is that the thing that's attached to him belonged to Dumbledore's younger sister. That is the theory. And apparently at the end of Crimes of Grindelwald, they pretty much said that his character is a Dumbledore. So we're gonna tap in more to that. Does Dumbledore have another sibling, or what's attached to Ezra Miller's character was attached to her, attached to him in a way. So I can't wait to see what the storyline is gonna break down. I'm gonna tap more into it. We're gonna have a section that just talk about the whole entire Wizarding World of Harry Potter and also Fantastic Beasts. I'm gonna do more of that. And yeah, pretty much, the slate for movies this year are looking very, 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 very amazing. Also, don't forget the animation movies like DC Super Pets with Kevin Hart and The Rock. That looks freaking amazing. That looks like to be hilarious. As you can see, I'm a big fan of animation movies. I love it. They come out another Despicable Me movie, but to me, this movie when they met Groot, the Rise of Groot, that looks like it's gonna be funny. Okay, who doesn't love? I said Groot. My bad, Groot. So common. Name's kind of similar. Okay. Don't miss the video. Alright? Cool. But anyway, that's it for our fall movie previews. You guys like and subscribe in the comment section what you guys liked about this video, what can be improved more. It's all about good constructive criticism, and of course you're gonna have just blatant on haters be like, oh man, this video just sucked, and not give you any type of regular feedback. Whatever, get a life. But more to come on this channel. Like I said, we're gonna have trailer breakdowns, trailer reactions, movie breakdowns. We're gonna tap into this. The first one's actually gonna be about the Scream series. Like I said, we're currently watching that, so make sure you guys tune in for that. And we're also gonna do like sections where we're gonna have to talk about comic books, comic book movies, and where it ties into. I will have someone with me on that. My boy PJ. He is a huge comic book nerd. He's more so on the Marvel side, and I'm pretty much more on the DC. But he's not even the only one. He's gonna have more people. He's gonna have feed off each other, and also more people come in to give the in-depth about the comic books. So I know everyone, that's the main thing that's pretty much killing in Hollywood at the current moment. Not saying that other authentic movies are not doing so, but comic book movies are the wave, especially what they're doing on TV and the streaming services. So we're gonna tap into that. And also gonna have my boy Nick Marcus. Pretty much met each other through like talking about MMA. He's more of a sporting guy as well too, but he loves movies. So, but he resides in Miami, so we will be seeing us pretty much collab and collaborate on certain movies. Like me and him love musical scores. If you guys do not like musical scores in movies, please just sit down, relax, and just listen to it. The best one by far is the Man of Steel musical score. You don't believe me? Go listen to it right now. Shout out to Hans Zimmer, okay? But other than that, thank you guys for your time. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, tell a friend and a friend. And more to come. This is just the beginning. I'm telling y'all right now. This is just the beginning. What we got in store. All right, cool. You guys have a marvelous night, have a marvelous day, have a marvelous week. Peace.